Hi, everybody. My name is Megan Lee, and I'm with the program on the environment at the University of Washington. My presentation today is titled Technology and Nature, Friends or Foes. There's an inherent conflict between nature and technology, and many scholars argue that technology has no place in nature, that nature is supposed to be a place void from any type of technological distraction. We have been seeing, especially with younger populations, that people are spending less and less time in nature while spending increasingly more time on their mobile devices, which is having negative health benefits. But some experts are saying that technology can enhance our outdoor experience. So it's really important that we're able to understand the best practices for creating these technological tools for outdoor use. So the question that I pose is, what are the best practices associated with using technology and nature to enhance one's outdoor experience? So to answer this question, I interned with Friends of Discovery Park in Seattle, Washington, and me along with another student, Gert Jan, we created two ArcGIS story maps that serve as a self-guided tour throughout Discovery Park. So if you think of a museum audio tour where you walk around the museum and you listen to the facts that the audio tour is giving you, that's basically the same thing as this story map. People would scan a QR code, use our map through their trail loop, and read all about the trail history. Along with that, I conducted a user experience survey via an ArcGIS online survey, which folks would take after they have completed their story map tour. And I also conducted a literature review of existing nature-centric mobile apps and studies related to technology use in nature in the broader sense, which I'll get to in a little bit. But as you can see in figure 2, that is a user view of one of the ArcGIS story maps that we made. And then in figure 3, that is a user view of the survey they would take after using the story maps. So what did my survey results show? They showed that the majority of users did not find the app distracting from their natural environment, as you can see in figure 4. 72 or about 73% of them disagreed with the statement that the app distracted them from their outdoor environment. We also found that overall users were very satisfied with the app and actually preferred using the app over other traditional paper trail maps, as you can see in figure 5. One bit of feedback that we got pretty often was that they wish there was an audio version for people who are not screen readers, and also as a way to disengage with their phone and really look up and take in their natural environment. So this leads me to best practices. Technology, I found, can be an effective tool to increase engagement with nature if used properly. So properly, from what I found from my research and from my survey results, is to use mixed media. So like I said, using audio, text, and photos all together. To limit text and use more photos, to remind people to engage with nature. And really the apps are there to facilitate outdoor engagement. So two apps that do this really well are iNaturalist and Pokemon Go. So what is really the importance of this? Why does this matter? Well, technology use is not slowing down anytime soon, and we're gonna see it be more prevalent in our nature settings every single day. And technology use in nature can enhance biophilia, increase health benefits, and create more environmental stewards. However, further research is needed to understand the best practices for using technology in nature because we really haven't set a standard for best practices in using these technological tools in nature. I think that we should consider adopting a criteria standard that apps need to meet to be used in nature. So meeting all those best practice criterias, so they really are effective in increasing engagement in nature and not becoming a distraction. And lastly, more conversations are needed around equity issues that arise when technology is used in nature. Not everybody has the same access to technology, but that doesn't mean that they should have limited access to nature settings and have limited access to the technology that is used in nature. I would like to thank Gert Esperum and Tim Billow for being so supportive of my work. And I'd also like to thank Gert Jan for being such a great partner throughout this whole process. And I really want to thank you guys so much for listening to my presentation. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me via Twitter. My Twitter handle is up there. It's at LeeMegan143. And thank you so much for listening.